This is wishing Donnie Wahlberg a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Donnie.
Happy birthday, Donnie.
Sending you so much love from all the Boston Blue fans.
Happy birthday, Donnie.
You are the absolute best.
All good things, all good wishes.
Happy birthday.
A few scattered showers and thunderstorms for your Tuesday. Fairly seasonal temperatures. It's a bit on the cool side, but a full look at your forecast is coming up next.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hodge. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, we'll have some of the key takeaways from the final board meeting of the summer for the Marquette area public schools. Plus, we'll have more details on the Michigan law that bars lawmakers from becoming lobbyists within a certain time limit after their term ends. And President Trump welcomes a teenage lifeguard to the White House after he saved a young boy from dangerous waves. Your 19 News at 11 starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 11.
And a first look at your forecast headed into your Tuesday. We have a bit unsettled weather, and it's just a matter of where you are. Some of that moisture from these showers and storms overnight may linger. So places like Manistee, Escanaba, and Menominee, you may have a few leftover rumbles for your Tuesday. It is going to be on the cooler side for us here in Marquette and other northern UP places because of that breeze, but we still have every bit of sunshine left for the evening. And I'll have a full look at your forecast, including a look at the weekend in just a few minutes.
Kelly, thank you very much. This evening, the Marquette Area Public Schools Board of Education held its final regular meeting before students return in just a few weeks. WZMQ's Andrew Hand spoke to the superintendent and has the details on what's been done over the summer and what to expect in the fall.
Faculty with the Marquette Area Public School District have been hard at work through the summer. After a $60 million bond was passed back in May, the months since have held a heavy focus on drawing up some of the plans that will commence next summer. This evening, representatives from Myron Construction out of Wisconsin presented a rundown of that updated game plan while working alongside IDI Architecture and GEI Consultants. These update presentations are expected to continue quarterly with the board while the district adjusts to the project's total $100 million ask.
We have a great team of people that have been working on this project for years. This is a huge step in the right direction, and we will certainly be very open and honest with the community as we complete this project and look at how we're going to even address that other chunk of projects.
Also presenting this evening was MAPS's food service director, who addressed outstanding efforts this summer, serving over 30,000 free meals to families around the district.
It's impressive how many meals that we're putting out, even in the summer when students are away, when school's not in session, and I send a lot of gratitude to our food service staff for shouldering the load of making sure that happens.
Anticipated for all schools across the state, a new law banning cell phones during instructional time will be in place this fall. Students are to keep them in their lockers unless in the case of emergency. Sedgwick says the district has held similar regulations over the past couple of years, but this law will further benefit the engagement of its students.
We want to give them a safe place at school where they can get away from their screens, they can engage with each other, engage with our curriculum, engage with our talented staff. And I support it because I think we need to move in that direction, and I think we need to help protect our kids from excessive use of those devices.
Marquette area students will return to school on September 8th. Andrew Hands, WZMQ 19 News, Marquette.
Independent State Senate candidate Sarah Cambenzi has survived a challenge to her qualifying petitions. The Michigan Board of State Canvassers held a hearing today in Lansing reviewing allegations that some of Cambenzi's petition signatures were invalid. The challenge questioned more than 1,000 signatures and included allegations involving petition circulators. But state election staff found 2,142 signatures were valid, well above the 1,500 needed. The board voted to accept Cambenzi's petitions.
I move that the board accept the staff recommendations and find the qualifying petition filed by Sarah Cambenzi sufficient.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All in favor? Aye.
This means Cambenzi will remain on the November ballot in the 38th Senate District. A new state law is changing what lawmakers can do after they leave office. It's designed to address long-standing questions about who elected officials are really working for. Our Michigan Capitol correspondent Sophia Murphy spoke with the lawmaker who wrote the bill to tell us more.
Lansing leaders are looking to change the relationship between lawmakers and the lobbyists, trying to influence them.
It creates a 2-year cooling off period for legislators when they leave office before they can become a registered lobbyist.
Rep. Mark Tisdale says the idea grew out of the House Ethics, Accountability, and Transparency package. He points to a recent case where a sitting Michigan lawmaker also worked as a lobbyist outside of the state. Tisdale compares the new rule to a non-compete clause, creating distance between serving constituents and lobbying for outside groups.
Violation of the law would eventually result in that inability to ever register, again. So there's just a self-interest there to comply if this is a future that you want to hold.
The law doesn't stop former lawmakers from taking other state government jobs or running for elected office, and Tisdale says lawmakers could still work as advocates in other roles.
For individuals that have developed particular policy expertise, issue expertise and knowledge, that expertise and knowledge are valuable whether they're in a lobbying role or not.
The law took immediate effect after Governor Whitmer signed it last month and will apply to any lawmaker who leaves office at the end of this term. It passed in the House with support from both parties as Lansing tries to rebuild trust with voters who increasingly question who their lawmakers are really working for. From Michigan's capital, Sophia Murphy, WZMQ 19 News.
It's been nearly 6 months since the U.S. conflict with Iran began. Tensions between the two nations heightened in the past day as Iran placed a bounty of $30,000 for killing or capturing U.S. soldiers, and the White House threatened to bomb an ally in the region. Jesse Mitchell has more.
Monday marked the end of the 60-day memorandum of understanding signed between the U.S. and Iran in an attempt to bring their conflict to an end. With the Strait of Hormuz still gridlocked, President Trump turned his attention to Oman, lashing out at the U.S. ally for its ongoing talks with Iran about the future management of the strait. President Trump told Fox News, if Oman gets in the way, we'll bomb the expletive out of them.
Would you say you're out of patience with Oman?
No, I don't think they behave very well, but we'd handle them very easily, just like we do others.
That comes as President Trump announced he's ordering the Pentagon to scale back joint U.S. exercises with South Korea, a longtime U.S. ally. The president says he's disappointed South Korea was unwilling to assist the U.S. in the war with Iran.
And I said, wait a minute, we have 39,000 soldiers over there guarding you from Kim Jong-un, your next door neighbor, and you're not going to help us on a very easy military operation in Iran? That's strange. No, we'd rather not get involved. I say, well, why are we involved in helping you?
The president also lauded his relationship with North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un has always treated me with great respect.
Donald Trump has wanted to meet with Kim Jong-un ever since he came back in this second term. He's put out several feelers already, asking for the resumption of negotiations.
President Trump told reporters he's recently been in touch with the North Korean leader, but provided no details.
Also today, President Trump again addressed reports of low morale and poor conditions on the USS Lincoln, an aircraft carrier currently deployed in the Middle East. The president called reports of a lack of supplies on board and concerning mental health conditions among crew members, quote, fake. President Trump welcomed two special young guests to the White House today. The 10-year-old boy who last month was rescued from a rip current in Santa Cruz, California, and the 16-year-old lifeguard who saved him. Lifeguard Ryder Williams and Nathaniel Bry, the boy he saved, were recognized in an Oval Office visit with the president. Williams' breathtaking rescue went viral as he held onto the boy and worked to bring him to shore despite powerful waves crashing around them.
What you did was incredible, and everybody saw it, and you'd watch it over and over. I know when I first saw it, I said, roll that back, I want to see that again. Is that really happening?
Nathaniel's father, who also attended the meeting with President Trump, said he's beyond grateful for his son's rescue and the fact he will get to celebrate his son's 11th birthday on Tuesday. Kelly Rowland has your first warning weather forecast when we come back. Plus, we'll see who was crowned the Queen and Princess of this year's UP State Fair. And new this year, the Miracle of Life exhibit is giving a special honor for women in agriculture. We'll be right back after this.
19 News is brought to you by Kirkish Furniture. Get an 11% rebate at Menards. When you're looking for new appliances, Menards is the place to shop. You'll find a great selection, the best prices, and top brands that are ready to take home today. Whether it's for a laundry room or kitchen, big or small, you'll be sure to find an appliance that fits your lifestyle. Pick up this Criterion Top Freezer Refrigerator for a value of $399.99 after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
The UP State Fair returns to Escanaba August 17th through the 23rd, and it's bigger, better, and more exciting than ever. From thrilling rides to mouthwatering food to championship livestock shows and toe-tapping grandstand entertainment, there's something for everyone at Michigan's only State Fair. Don't miss a moment. August 17th through 23rd at the UP State Fairgrounds in Escanaba. Visit upstatefair.net for schedules, tickets, and more. WZMQ TV 19 is proud to be a reserved champion sponsor of the UP State Fair.
Automakers never stop thinking about your safety. When they discover a safety defect, they issue a safety recall and cover the cost of repairs. It doesn't matter how old your vehicle is or if you're not the original owner. All you need to do is bring it in. Do your part by checking for safety recalls at checktoprotect.org.
Mamma mia, it's Sophia on MeTV. A woman with charisma, with wit like a fine-tuned machine.
My whole life is an open book. Your whole life is an open blouse.
See her on The Golden Girls.
Weeknights on MeTV 19.1. Escanaba reporter Lily Simmons on WZMQ 19 News. Now, from the 19 News Forecast Center, this is WZMQ 19 First Warning Weather with meteorologist Kelly Rowland.
And welcome back as we try to hang on to every day left that we have of summer. Now, September 1st starts meteorological fall, which is September, October, and November. But the official start of fall, the fall equinox, we still have 5 weekends left of that. It's not until September 22nd. So I know kids are starting to go back to school and it's kind of hard to escape all of the back to school things. But as for getting outside and enjoying the summer-like weather, we still have plenty of time. A day like today was a perfect example of it. No rain. We were a little above where we should be for the high temperature, 78 when the average is 74, right on the money for the low, 53 degrees if you were wondering. But we'll pretty much do the same for tomorrow. It is going to be slightly cooler though for us here in Marquette because of this shower and storm system that's rolling through. So we do have some cloud cover and a little bit of showers and storms for the morning commute. And if you are to Munising and east, you're probably going to run into at least a few raindrops and definitely some cloud cover to start off your morning. It's looking good for the most part, but we do have another line of showers and storms that kind of develops, I think, right over top of the Iron Mountain Manistee area. So anywhere there and southward towards Menominee, you're probably going to run into some late afternoon, early evening showers and storms for tomorrow. And then we can clear that out Wednesday and Thursday, looking beautiful. Even that I'm not fully convinced about, that little pop-up shower, a little drop for Wednesday evening. Wednesday's mostly dry. We'll do the same for Thursday, and then we'll track some more showers and storms for Friday going into the weekend. But as for tomorrow, if you're looking to fish, again, all those summertime activities, we still have plenty of time. Your Blades Bait and Tackle fishing outlook, although it gets a 1 out of 4 star, I think it's just a good activity to do to just clear your mind, you know, take a deep breath. And your best times are between about 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. and then 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. I did put 30%, but that's because if you are into those southern portions, you might run into those showers and storms for the evening. And then if you're on the eastern half of the UP, you might run into some of that morning showers and storms. So it depends where you're at. It's widely scattered for tomorrow. And then for the majority of the evening going into Wednesday, we have that low chance. So we'll be dry for Wednesday into Thursday before we track more showers and storms for Friday. And the winds, it is going to be a bit breezy. And because we have the northerly influence and even the west-northwest, anytime you can get even that 10 mile per hour mark, it starts to cool cool us down a bit, as we know that cooler air from the north. So it is going to be very comfortable though. The dew points are going to be very comfortable, not have to worry about that at all. You'll start to notice it though when we get to Friday afternoon. That's when that next unsettled system moves into the area, so it may be a bit sticky for the beginning of your weekend plans for Friday going into Saturday, but then things go right back down to comfortable for Sunday going into Monday. So we have near average temperatures for the 6 to 10 day outlook, which basically falls into this 7 day. It's a bit warmer and sticky for Friday, but then we start to cool things down and dry things out for Saturday into Sunday.
Kelly, thank you again. A massive cleanup effort is underway in Hawaii after Tropical Storm Lala rolled past the state as a hurricane. The storm lashed the islands with torrential rain, damaging winds and flooding over the weekend without making landfall. Hawaii's governor says at least 100 homes on the Big Island were damaged or destroyed, and part of a major highway collapsed. Crews are working around the clock to restore power to impacted customers and clear roads of debris, with residents in some communities lending a hand.
We have community and volunteers bringing out chainsaws, chopping up these big trees. We're going to load them up into the bins and take them to the green waste facility. Because there's so many priority areas throughout the state, it's important that we do what we can now, and then the city and the state and everybody else, they can catch the rest later on.
The National Hurricane Center says Lala could become a hurricane again later this week, but far away from Hawaii. The 2026 UP State Fair has officially begun in Escanaba. As soon as the gates opened at 5 o'clock this evening, a large crowd of people flocked to the fairgrounds to check out the rides on the Midway, taste food from the vendors, enjoy live entertainment, and see the livestock. The excitement actually started even earlier with horse shows in the morning, followed by an annual royal court ceremony sponsored by WZMQ 19. Our own Lily Simmons emceed the special event where judges crowned the 2026 UP State Fair Junior Princess, and Queen.
It means a lot because last year I applied and I got runner-up, which was a little sad, but I was also like, okay, I gotta try again next year because I want to do good. And it just like means a lot because now I get to represent the fair I went to since I was a little kid, and it get to walk around with the crown on and all the little kids smiling at you and anybody. It's just like a really great feeling.
The contestants were judged on essays they had written, their knowledge of the fair, and sashes that they constructed themselves. Women are also taking center stage at a special exhibit inside the Miracle of Life building. 6 county farm bureaus each nominated 2 outstanding women for the UP Farm Women's Hall of Fame. The display tells the stories of local women who have dedicated their lives to Michigan agriculture. Miracle of Life staff say it's a special way to highlight the important roles women play on the farm and to honor the work they do every day.
People don't realize just because you're a farm woman, you have a job. You don't get in a car and leave. You're on the farm and that's your job, and your children are with you every day. If you had dairy cows, you were milking early in the morning. In the afternoon, crops had to get in. It was a little bit different back then than what it is today.
Exhibit visitors can also learn about agricultural products produced in the UP, from milk and potatoes to beans and corn. Wedding season is here, but between the destination bachelorette parties, the hotel blocks, and the registry gifts, celebrating your favorite couple can be expensive. New data shows it's costing most wedding guests more than $1,000 per wedding. Evan Moon spoke with a bride feeling the pressure.
A hefty wedding bill isn't just for the bride and groom. Guests are paying to RSVP yes too. The average attendee is shelling out about $1,400 per wedding this year, according to a new survey from BMO Financial Group. It's a price tag that bride-to-be Isabel Fisher knows all too well.
I would say I've been to about 15 to 16 weddings, but my fiance has probably been to about 21 in the last 3 years.
And how much do you think you've spent in that time?
Collectively, probably around $25,000.
Now it's her turn to wear white, but Isabel says she's feeling host guilt considering costs for family and friends.
What I really care about is that the people I love and care about are able to attend, and they're not going, oh my gosh, this is going to cost me $3,000.
With prices still high, the biggest expense is travel, airfare, hotels, and rental cars. Next come gifts, attire, and food, before even factoring in pre-wedding events like bridal showers and bachelor parties.
On average, about 50% of our respondents said that they are financially stressed attending the weddings.
BMO's Robin Growley says start saving.
Start thinking about something like a wedding fund, right? Or even call it a celebration fund.
And get a little help from your friends.
Would you be interested in sharing the hotel room? Do you want to take transportations together? Do we want to go in on a gift? Like, all of those things are very appropriate.
As for the happy couple, they say for richer or for poorer.
If someone were to tell me like I can't swing it right now for whatever reason, like I would absolutely understand.
Because while love is priceless, weddings aren't.
Still to come on your 19 News, Silver Creek Church once again does their part in getting kids in need ready to head back to school. We're back in 2 minutes.
Up to 59% off list at the huge 59th anniversary sale at Slumberland. Last chance on big deals. Get this Ashley sectional for just $9.99 and get the ottoman free. This Ashley sofa for just $4.99. Choose from 5 Lazy Boy recliners for just $5.55 each. Don't miss this Sealy mattress for just $3.99. Plus, pay no interest for 59 months on qualifying purchases. Up to 59% off. The huge anniversary sale at Slumberland. Hurry, last chance.
I just never had two better friends.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you. That's what friendship's all about.
MeTV thanks you for being our friend.
I would like to thank you all.
You're a pal and a confidant. And meet our newest friends, the Golden Girls.
I'd like you to meet my friends. I want you to meet my friends.
I'd like you to meet my best friends.
Weeknights on MeTV 19.1.
I'm really lucky to have friends like you.
Thank you for being a friend.
Have you ever seen this man before?
Hi.
They're a tag team of legal eagles.
My name is Mason.
Ben Matlock.
A duo of courtroom commanders.
Are you sure?
And they're both part of the...
Objection?
Objection, Your Honor.
Objection.
Objection Connection.
Your witness, Mr. Berger.
Gotcha.
So put a little habeas in your corpus with Ben and Perry.
Weekdays beginning at 9 a.m. on MeTV 19.1.
No further questions.
Hey, what's all the excitement about?
3 full hours of Saturday morning cartoons.
Saturday mornings on MeTV 19.1. You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local with Kevin Hodge.
Welcome back, everyone. For the 20th year in a row, Silver Creek Church in Harvey opened its doors and its arms to families across the region. Hundreds of folks lined up in their cars Saturday morning for the church's annual Backpack SOS Drive, where children pre-K through 12th grade receive backpacks, school supplies, hygiene kits, and vouchers for free clothing. This year, the giveaway event went beyond the classroom.
Besides the backpacks and school supplies, we have lots of different beverages and snacks, garbage bags, Clorox bleach, toilet bowl cleaner, paper towels, a lot of things that are really practical for families. And when people see them, their eyes just light up because they need those things.
Silver Creek says they plan to keep doing the drive-through as long as the community needs it. With school already back in session in some parts of the country, many parents have begun stressing about what to send every day in their kids' lunch. But there are ways to reduce the school lunch dread. Nutrition experts say parents don't need to pack a specific entree like a sandwich. Just make sure each lunch has a carbohydrate source, a protein, a fruit, a vegetable, and then something fun like a dip, dessert, or chips. Packing the night before and using leftovers can also make things easier.
You're literally putting them almost like you would put Tupperware in your fridge, right? They're all separated, they're all sealed, so the foods aren't mixing with each other. They stay fresh overnight in the fridge. You just pull it out, put it in an insulated bag with ice packs, or an insulated bag that has ice packs already built into them, and then you send them along their way.
And if you want to increase the chances that your children will actually eat their lunch, experts suggest involving them in the process. We turn now to a story about a routine delivery that turned into a moment of connection for one Amazon driver in Kentucky. David Begnod has the story.
For Nativita Mohammed, this was just another stop on her delivery route in Kentucky.
But something caught her eye. That American flag tangled around its pole.
I don't feel like that I could just walk by of a flag. It's like feeling like a friend.
So she stopped, freed the flag, and before getting back to work, she stepped back and saluted it. She thought no one was watching, but a doorbell camera caught every second of it.
It's a symbol of our country and our freedom.
She says she salutes every flag she sees. Mohammed is driven for Amazon part-time for nearly a year, but her respect for the American flag goes back much further.
So it doesn't really matter what side of the spectrum you're on as far as the political stands, you know, Republican, Democratic, or Independent. I feel like that our flag is a symbol of our freedom.
Homeowner Angie Burnett watched the video and was deeply moved. She posted it online, determined to find the driver that she had only seen through the camera.
We're a military family. That meant a lot to us. It touched our heart, almost kind of like they recognized the pride our family had. It's nice to see patriotism at its best.
Angie's husband, Mike, is a Desert Storm veteran. They wanted to say thank you in person, and eventually they did. When they finally met face to face, the connection was immediate.
It just touches me, and that's what touches me so much was her response, that it touched her.
She saluted the flag and ended up getting a salute of her own.
So I'm hoping that no matter what, that people can take a moment to be kind for no reason. Try to be kind to someone, and I guarantee you it's going to make you feel better. I guarantee you.
Move over Spider-Man. Some feline fun is taking over theaters across the country with this year's Cat Video Fest. Plus, a new auction is about to kick off online, giving rap fans a chance to wear a piece of music history. Gwen Bumgarner has tonight's entertainment headlines.
It may not be breaking any box office records, but for cat lovers, it's the perfect summer movie experience. This is a look at Cat Video Fest 2026. The annual video compilation includes lots of feline footage curated for the big screen.
It's a series of videos that feature cats in humorous situations. It's just nonstop laughter, and for those of us who are devoted to cats, it's just a really fun way to spend an evening, and of course, usually your cat-minded friends join you.
Cat Video Fest 2026 is playing at select theaters. Part of the ticket proceeds go toward local animal shelters in regions where it's screened. Singer-songwriter Sheryl Crow is gearing up to release her 12th studio album. This is a first look at the cover for Pick You Up, which will include 7 tracks. Her first single is called Freedom Bus and is available now. The full album will be released in October. Eminem is giving fans a chance to bid on his sneaker collection while supporting charity. The rapper is putting up more than 100 pairs of sneakers from his personal collection. Each are autographed by the Grammy winner himself. Some include a piece of history.
This is the Air Jordan 3 Slim Shady model, which was designed specifically for Eminem to be used during his halftime performance at Super Bowl 56.
Proceeds go towards Eminem's charity Marshall Mathers Foundation, which supports Detroit's at-risk youth. The auction kicks off next week.
Now don't go away. When we come back, Kelly Rowland will have our final look at weather, and for aspiring artists in Marquette, there's a new place to shop. We'll check it out when we come back.
Tuesday on Kelly. It's Cranston, it's Kazmarek, and it's Clarkson. With the new Malcolm in the Middle. Y'all met initially on set.
They were looking for a very different physical type for Hal, and then said, just bring in the normal-sized actors. That's me, normal size.
Plus Storm Reed. Next Kelly.
James' philosophy was, if you can't do a scene sitting down, then why not lying down?
The Kelly Clarkson Show, tomorrow at 5 on WZMQ CBS.
It's super, it's science, it's fiction.
What is it?
It's Super Sci-Fi Saturday night on MeTV. After Sven gets swept away in adventures beyond our world, promising spaceships, lasers, giants, other worlds, and robots. I will do my part. Super Sci-Fi Saturday Night.
Saturday nights on MeTV 19.1.
The Golden Girls are on MeTV.
I am stunned.
Weeknights on MeTV 19.1. Sophia Murphy reports at 6 and 11 on WZMQ 19 News.
Sundays on MeTV.
On Sunday.
Like on TV?
It's Aaron Spelling Sundays.
On Sunday.
Featuring 4 memorable shows from the legendary Hollywood producer.
That's Sunday on television.
It's Charlie's Angels.
The Bosley people.
Hello.
Heart to Heart.
We can have a heart-to-heart talk.
Fantasy Island.
That's one fantasy I've never considered.
And The Love Boat.
Like on a boat?
Yes, like on a boat.
Aaron Spelling Sundays.
Sundays on MeTV 19.1.
I'm Sophia Murphy at the Capitol in Lansing, only on WZMQ 19 News.
And a final check of your forecast. We have a little bit of some unsettled weather for tomorrow. It just kind of depends where you are for if you're going to see it. I think for us here in Marquette, we'll miss most of that activity just because the one in the morning, it should be out of the way by the morning commute, and then the evening one should be south of us. So we shouldn't see too much of that rain, but there is going to be a few different scattered showers and storms. So just watch out for those isolated rumbles of thunder. Really shouldn't be anything to cancel those plans. It should be brief when those storms move through, but we can have those moments of some heavier downpours. Again, here's that morning commute where it's very widely scattered for tomorrow morning. Maybe just leave a few extra minutes if you need to, but not looking at much rain at all. Again, a little bit of some isolated showers and storms for the evening. And then things will start to cool down a bit. It does get a bit sticky headed into the weekend, but the 6 to 10 day outlook shows near average temperatures with a little bit of some colder influence. So take advantage of every day that you can that has sunny skies and seasonal temperatures, which we do have at least through most of this week.
Kelly, thank you again. And finally tonight, a beloved nonprofit is back, and this time with a permanent home. The Art Drop Shop and Studio celebrated its grand reopening Saturday at its new location on West Baraga Avenue in downtown Marquette. The reopening drew dozens of community members to explore the new space. The organization, which spent time hosting pop-up events after leaving its previous location, is dedicated to making art accessible to everyone, regardless of budget.
We're all and affordable art supplies. So people will donate art supplies to us during store hours. Don't leave it at the door. During store hours, they'll donate art supplies to us, and we will put it out on the sales floor for very, very, very affordable prices, like pocket change.
The Art Drop Shop is now open at 129 West Baraga Avenue. For more information on hours, workshops, and donations, you can visit our website, WZMQ19.com. That's it for now, everyone. We'll catch you back here tomorrow at 6/5 Central, and have a great night.
During the Subaru A Lot to Love event at Fox Marquette Subaru, lease a 2026 Outback Premium for $399 a month for 36 months with $1,500 due at signing, or get 1.9% APR for 75 months. Fox Marquette Subaru, experience the difference.
It's game day in the UP. When the cans are empty and the boxes stack up, don't trash it, recycle it. Recycle 906 accepts cans,